Your coaching contract is more than just a legal document. It's the cornerstone of your coaching relationship, setting the framework for communication, expectations, and responsibilities between you and your clients. Crafting a well-designed contract is essential for building trust, protecting both parties, and ensuring a successful coaching experience. Today, I'm going to walk you through a few elements that you might want to consider including in your client contract to establish a solid foundation for the coaching relationship. We'll start off with scope of services. Your coaching contract should clearly define the scope of services you will provide to your clients. Start by describing the coaching services you offer in detail, including the coaching methods, tools, and techniques you will utilize. Be specific about the duration of the coaching relationship, the number of sessions included, and the frequency of sessions. If you offer any additional services or resources, such as access to online courses or learning materials, outline those in the contract as well. It's important to set clear boundaries and limitations on the client's use of these materials to avoid any misunderstandings or misuse. Next up, payment terms. Clearly outline your fees and payment terms in your coaching contract to ensure transparency and avoid payment disputes with your clients. Specify the total cost of your coaching package and whether you offer any payment plans or options. Provide a detailed payment schedule, including when payments are due and any late fees that may apply. Additionally, include your refund policy, detailing under what circumstances refunds will be issued and any conditions that apply. Having clear payment terms helps manage expectations and ensures a fair and mutually beneficial financial arrangement. Next up, we have intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights are an important aspect of your coaching contract, especially if you provide clients with access to your original content and materials, worksheets, or strategies. Clarify who owns the intellectual property of these materials and whether clients have any rights to use or reproduce them. It's crucial to outline any limitations on the client's use of these materials, such as prohibiting the transfer of their license to someone else or sharing the content with unauthorized parties. Address whether clients can sell or publish the content as their own and under what conditions they may do so in order to best protect your intellectual property rights. Next, we have confidentiality. Confidentiality is paramount in the coaching relationship, and your contract should include a clear confidentiality policy to protect your client's privacy. Outline how you will handle and protect client information, including any exceptions to confidentiality, such as legal requirements or imminent harm. Specify the duration for which confidentiality will be maintained after the coaching relationship ends to reassure clients of their privacy rights and build trust in your coaching practice. Next up is terminations and refunds. Termination and refund policies are essential components of your coaching contract to address the possibility of ending the coaching relationship prematurely. Define the process for terminating the agreement, including any notice period required from both parties. Specify the circumstances under which either party can terminate the contract, such as non-payment or breach of contract. Clearly outline your refund policy, including whether any fees are non-refundable and how refunds will be processed to provide clarity and fairness to both parties. Number 6 is a rescheduling policy. After some time in business, you'll find that a rescheduling policy is simply necessary to manage scheduling conflicts and ensure smooth communication between you and your clients when it comes to rescheduling of sessions or calls. Outline your policy for rescheduling coaching sessions, including how much notice is required for rescheduling and any fees that may apply for late cancellations or rescheduling. Specify the process for rescheduling, such as contacting you directly via email or using a scheduling tool. Additionally, it can be helpful to clarify whether missed sessions can be rescheduled and under what circumstances to maintain accountability and consistency in your coaching practice. Next up is pausing the contract. Sometimes clients may need to pause their coaching contract due to personal or professional reasons, and your contract should address this very real possibility. Address whether clients are allowed to pause their coaching contracts and sessions, and if so, under what conditions. Specify the process for pausing the contract, such as providing written notice or contacting you directly. Outline any limitations on pausing the contract, such as a maximum pause duration or a limit on the number of times the contract can be paused to ensure clarity and fairness to both parties. All right, we're almost there. We've just got 2 more in this list. Number 8 is jurisdiction. Including a jurisdiction clause in your coaching contract is a must-have for resolving any legal disputes that may arise between you and your clients. For clarity, the purpose of a jurisdiction clause is to specify the legal jurisdiction that will govern the agreement in the event of a dispute. There are many benefits of listing your local jurisdiction as the governing law, such as proximity and closeness to the jurisdiction, familiarity with the local laws, and easier access to legal legal remedies. Be sure to specify your chosen jurisdiction for governing the agreement and any specific courts or tribunals that will have jurisdiction over disputes. In your contract, you should clarify that both parties agree to submit to the jurisdiction of the chosen court or tribunal for any disputes arising from the agreement to ensure clarity and legal compliance. And finally, disclaimers. A disclaimer is a valuable addition to your coaching contract, providing clarity on your role, limitations, and responsibilities as a coach. Including a great disclaimer can help protect you from legal claims and ensure that clients understand the nature of the coaching relationship. It's important to clarify, especially if you're supporting your client in a personal or sensitive matter, that you are not a licensed therapist, a financial advisor, or a medical professional, and then operate accordingly and remain within the limitations of that scope. Be sure to communicate to your client that you are not providing a substitute for medical diagnosis, legal advice, investment advice, etc., depending on the nature of the coaching that you provide to your clients and what is relevant within that context. Hopefully by now you can see how crafting a comprehensive coaching contract is essential for building trust, setting clear expectations, and protecting both you, your clients, and your business. By including these key elements in your contract and tailoring it to your coaching practice, you can establish a solid foundation for a successful coaching partnership. Remember that the best thing you can do is consult one-on-one with a legal professional in your jurisdiction to ensure that your contract complies with relevant laws and regulations and adequately protects your interests and those of your clients. If you know that your contracts could use some legal loving right now, check out coachesandcompany.com for more information on our lawyer-created, 5-star rated contract templates. And if you haven't yet, watch the video linked here on the screen if you're watching on YouTube, or linked in the show notes if you're listening to this in audio form, which compares contract templates and custom created contracts as options for securing a contract in your coaching business. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider giving it a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, or leave us a review if you're listening to this in podcast form. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with a friend or client that you care about. I will see you in the next episode. Bye now.